Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the show here today. I'm glad you're with us. And I was just thinking, it's 2/23/23. 2/23/23. So 2 times 2/3/23. What does that mean? I don't know, but it's an interesting number. And maybe it's the day you can put in your journal or mark it down as the day you begin your life reset. We've been doing this series every day. You can catch us on Facebook Live, YouTube Live. YouTube is kind of the best way because you can hit subscribe and then turn on notifications so you can ensure you're getting these videos. We want to pour something into your day here. We got this life reset this week, and then tomorrow between 12 and 1, we're going to have a full show for you. We're going to have a full show, and then next week we're going to have a 5-day challenge every day at 7 o'clock. We're going to be live anywhere between 60 minutes to 90 minutes, and we're going to hit these different themes. And one of the themes we're going to start with on Monday is self-care, and that leads me right into today with my guest, Linda McBee. Linda, welcome. I'm glad you're able to join us today. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling fantastic.
I'm glad
I will have to Google the numbers because yesterday it was about money and prosperity and really opening your mind and heart. So you are right on the money as far as just this mindset reset and what you're doing here.
Thank you. And I feel that intuitively that like people are seeking a change, and I call it reset because it's a great metaphor for like, I want to push the reset button in my life. And I've talked to people offline, they're stuck, they're going through stuff, they might feel like they're stagnating or they're in a bad situation they want to get out of. And it's a great time to think about what does that reset look like. So we believe this is going to add, I don't know if we're going to have all the answers for you here, but we're going to give you something. We want you to walk away with something starting today, and we want to invite you back on Monday. So I'll be sharing those links with you as we get through today's show. But first, let's hear about Linda, because Linda has an incredible story of wellness where Linda felt you felt sick. You felt like you were confused. You were trying to create a breakthrough in your life, but your health was a problem, and you didn't know where it was. So you went through this life reset with your wellness. I'd love for you to share a little bit about that, because I know you spent a lot of research and time to get to the bottom of this, to kind of be where you are today. Look at you. You're beautiful. You're radiant. You look like a picture of health. So talk to us about that, Linda. What happened?
Well, I struggled with my health for years, and sickness and confusion, and I'd feel good and then I wouldn't. And 90% of the time is I wouldn't. And so I then went to clarity and just having focus. And that actually involved a lot of different things, a lot of different research, from products to a lifestyle change to foods that I was eating, mindset. It is all such a critical part of all of it.
Was there a moment in your early on where you felt like you looked in the mirror, you couldn't get up, your energy, what was there, like a critical moment where you said, like, I need to get to the bottom of this and I need to figure it out now?
There was. That time was a really long time because I was going to doctors and I was feeling like a guinea pig.
And so they didn't know what was going on. They were just were they prescribing medication to you?
They were.
Oh gosh. Okay.
But I'm also allergic to things that you swallow. So I couldn't find any supplements that, and recently through some blood tests found out that I'm celiac. And that was a huge eye opener and it was, some people say, well, was it difficult to make that change? Well, it was, but when you're not sick anymore, it's not that difficult. So.
Right. So you went through how many years of dealing with this pain and sickness?
Probably 20 years. I've been to doctors all over the United States.
20 years not getting a solution. And what
So the autoimmune issues pretty much snowballed to the point where I could hardly get out of bed.
So you had autoimmune issues. You can't get out of bed. You're looking for this. Now, what was the catalyst? What was the thing where you actually discovered what was going on?
Fortunately, I had a friend who has a lot of, he's not a doctor, but he has all the head knowledge. And he said to me, I think that there's something else going on. He was actually realizing that like every 3 or 4 months, I was developing a health issue that required me going to the doctors and then them putting me on an antibiotic. And that's when he thought it might be Lyme disease, but he didn't want to tell me. But he asked me if I would go see a doctor. But then he was funny because he was like, every prescription that they give you before you fill it, I want you to take pictures and send it to me, because then I'll say to you, fill that one, don't fill that one. And but
So you had Lyme. Ultimately, you had Lyme disease.
I did, but what, in my opinion, I'm not a doctor, but from all my research, I'm now a functional medicine coach.
Look at that!
It's
Wow,
parasites.
parasites.
It's a massive form of parasites. They don't know how to describe it. Autoimmune issues can start out that way, and then when your body doesn't have anything good to help build the system up, that's what can cause repetitive sicknesses.
Wow. So let me just honor our guests here, because this is a topic that somebody could be walking around now, like wondering why their health is bad. So hello, Dr. Grant. Glad to see you here today. I know you just recently met Linda, so there's a great connection there. Hey, Rich, glad you're with us today. And I shared the link for the Life Reset 5-day challenge next week, every day, starting at 7 o'clock. We're going to be live. Monday, we're starting with self-care. So this is a big topic of self-care, and kind of, we try to go forward, right? We're always like drive, and not, I say we, many of us are like that. We can be like that, but are we doing the self-care necessary? And especially in Linda's case, dealing with an autoimmune that ultimately pointed to parasites is it's not just eating right, is it? Like, you got to unpack this and really figure out what's going on. Good afternoon, Dana. Glad you're here. And thanks, she's saying thanks for sharing your experience. And we're glad you're here. And you're here, whatever you find this, because this is about resetting your life. And Linda's sharing some stuff. And Linda, what are you most, and by the way, are you going to be with us tomorrow as well?
I'm hoping to jump on tomorrow as well, yes.
So
And
Linda's
shout
going
out
to be
to
back
Dr.
tomorrow.
Grant and, I'm sorry?
No, I was going to say, and then next week you're going to be with us as well.
Yes. Shout out to Dr. Grant. I'm so looking forward to doing more work with you. And right, no need for antibiotics.
Yep.
So, but what I also did was I did a lot of mindset and really focusing on positive during my time. And I had some chiropractors and doctors that knew me, just was amazed mindset wise how I was coping. And that's why with what you do, I wanted to have conversations to really look at, and I don't know if it's time to jump in to talk about that, but as far as helping people, because so many times when we're going through that mindset, our body will cause issues, whether to break that concentration and to work through that last piece. And it's all about the fear that somebody experiences, that I was experiencing, to really help me through that breakthrough. That was, because there can be little breakthroughs, but you really have to trust the experience to really get through that massive, because that's where, in this journey, I talk to people and I'm floored how they want to stay stuck in their health issues, but it's not their health issues that they're really struggling with. It's their belief in themselves and everything else that really falters around that focus.
Yeah.
Because when we don't have belief in ourselves, then we don't move forward. And that's what you do. But with helping people with the health issues that really want to break through, and sometimes that might just be like an indigestion, or I'm sitting so long, I can't, I need to have something that helps with that pain. And so it'll be and the focus to really stay through and not use coffee. So
I know, I have a cup of black coffee in the morning, but it has mushrooms in it. So, but I really appreciate what you said about the mindset, because you uncovered the solution to your unique problem. I say your unique problem. Many people could have this same thing going on, but you had to uncover it. But it was your mindset that you were able to maintain and to be positive. And I think, that's the part. And by the way, Linda's going to be sponsoring Flashpoint too, by the way. So she's going to be a part of the Life Reset. Then we have the Flashpoint live event. Let me cut over to that. I just want to show people this before we end today, because we have a couple exciting opportunities. If you like this kind of conversation, if you're seeking a life reset for yourself, you might feel stuck, you might feel like you're stagnating or spinning your wheels, or in a situation that maybe you're waiting for that external. You're waiting for that next doctor. You're waiting for the kids to go to school. You're waiting for your parents to, or whatever. And what we want to say is, what would it look like if you started today? What would it look like if you began the process of today? And so let me share with you a couple things. One, I'll share this with you all. Let's see. This is the Life Reset. This is next week. I think y'all can see that, right? I'll put that link in the chat. But this is a 5-day challenge. Your time is now. Monday, February 27th through Friday, March 31st, starting at 7 p.m. We will be live every day with panel experts like Linda, and we're going to go a little deeper. So we're a little longer today, but Linda, well, before I cue up the Flashpoint, what do you want to go into a little deeper next week when you're on with us tomorrow and next week?
Realizing that what Austin's doing is a tribe, and that find people that are like-minded that will support you and give you the energy and the freeness to release those limiting beliefs and create your why, and really find out why you're here to move that to the next level.
Why you're here. So the Life Reset is all next week, Monday, February 27th through Friday, March 3rd. And maybe this is what Linda said, discovering why you're here. Maybe it's revealed during this event. What I love about this is we're going to stream it on Facebook, YouTube, Apple TV, Amazon Fire TV, Roku. Here's the great news. You can listen anonymously, right? If you're the kind of person, well, I just want to learn more because I'm a little nervous or scared, I don't know what this is about, I'm taking that first step. Just go to the YouTube channel, hit subscribe, and that's Austin J. Haynes, Haines. You can go to that YouTube channel, hit subscribe, turn on your notifications, and you'll get the info. Or you can go to that page I just shared, which I'll put that in here right now. And I'll put that link for everybody. Some of you are going to get it right now. Some of you will get it after. Just put your name and email in if you want to make it official. And you can begin that process of watching it anonymously. Or if you like to chat, you can join us in the chat. We always love sharing. Like here, Rich is sharing. For me, positivity helped with my health. So there, we got these validations here. And okay. Yeah. Thanks, Carrie. I appreciate that. I'll fix that. I guess we do have 331 on there. So we'll fix that. It's going to go till March February 27th to March 3rd. So Monday, Tuesday.
February. It would be February the 27th to February the 31st. That's 5 days.
No, March. There's only 28 days in February.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, Monday we'll be live, and I want to let everyone know about this event coming up. Which, if you want to go deeper, you want to come to this event. And Linda is sponsoring this. This is the Flashpoint Live event. This is a live immersion. This is where you want to take that life reset to the next level, and you want to create a breakthrough in your life. So I'll put that link in there as well. I just want to show you the page. There's a video there, all the highlights, and then these are the tickets. We got a VIP virtual, we got a general in person, we got a VIP in person, and then I made it really easy. $23, right? Today's $223.23. So for $23, you can just be a virtual fly on the wall, and you can check it out. And Linda, you want to share your experience? Because you were on the virtual at first, weren't you?
I was. It was, sometimes people think, gosh, virtual, is there going to be anything to that? It was totally amazing. I felt like I was right in the room. I had some other things going on that weekend, so I couldn't get up to be there in person, but it was a massive breakthrough. And I had just gotten his book. If you haven't gotten that, plug for him. But with that, there's some amazing things that he talks about that I've never heard anyone else address in your upbringing, and being thankful and grateful for even who your parents are. Yeah. There to help you through why you're here. And it was just incredible. And a lot of people that I saw pop on were in the meeting that day and shared. And so I'm super excited to be there. Make sure you jump on for the virtual, because I'm going to send out some goodies to you. And if you wait to the last minute, I won't be able to send them.
Right. So get your ticket. I put the link in there. And Linda's got a whole thing planned, because she's got some, we're not going to get into the details here, but she's got some product that could be life-changing. It's changed her life. I know she uses it with her, is it your 92-year-old dad, your 92-year-old father takes a product that she has. 92, everyone, 92. So this is a great environment. And I know we're going a little longer today, but I'm just feeling it. And I know Rich just got the book. He's reading the book, and it's a, I almost look at it as like it's a peeling away of the layers, and it's beginning to accept parts of yourself that you may have put in the shadow. It's accept looking at your parents differently, not changing their behavior if you didn't have good parents, or you felt like those parents did something or whatever. But just being able to look at it differently is a huge transformational component to people's lives. And I didn't realize this till I went through the journey, and then I worked with clients, and I didn't realize to this day how much of an influence parents can be in a negative way to people in their 40s, 50s, 60s, even 70s, where there's parental stuff that's still not dealt with after decades. And I just say, listen, we want to do the work. We want to get free. We want you to be free so you can live your best life. And you can't live it on repeat. You can't live it going, oh, I heard that before. My life changed when I stepped into an environment. I just heard a great quote, and I liken this to, in some way, I'll tie it together, but it's better to travel 10,000 miles than it is to read 10,000 books. I'll translate this to today's world. We can sit and become bloated on virtual content that is, how to. What I work passionately to do is to create an experience for you, to make it a journey of these steps and not just head knowledge. There's lots of people with the head knowledge that are unfulfilled. There's millionaires that are unfulfilled. There's billionaires that are unfulfilled. So the knowledge doesn't necessarily lead to a fulfilled life. In order to get that fulfillment or to bring that into your life, it's the steps. And this is one step that you can take to be a part of this Life Reset next week, to be a part of the Flashpoint Live event. If you're ready, say I'm ready and just do it. So the links are in the chat. Linda, we went long today, but I'm glad you're here. Everyone, we're glad you're here. If you're here for a reason. And so, Linda, just final words before we say goodbye.
I look forward to meeting everyone in person, and health does affect every aspect of someone's life.
So we'll be back tomorrow with Linda and all next week talking about the Life Reset. The best thing you can do, get involved and share it with one person. God bless everyone. Have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow at 12 noon.